everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Nomi Factory, GTCEu, hard mode. Alright, so here we are today, episode 8. Last episode we had gotten LV machines made up, the wire mill and the bending machine with a little converter block that turns the RF power into EU, or Greatech power. And right, so I said that I was going to get some resources, I think, off camera. Well, I did do some mining and such, but today I actually have prepared some resources to make not only a lathe so we can get metal rods easier, but also I'm going to be making a grinder. I said I was going to do the grinder that was in the quest book right here. And the great thing about this block, multi-block, is it's basically going to be the equivalent of 5.3 macerators in parallel. So we'll get stuff a little bit quicker. It requires steam input through a steam hatch, but it uses very little steam. Yeah, so everything I have, I made in here. So I input and output for items. Oh yeah, I didn't craft the steam hatch yet for some reason. The macerator and the machine casings and the pipes. So let's get all this stuff here. And that too, because I'm going to be making the lathe as well. Okay, so let's see, steam hatch. Hatch. There it is. Okay. Did I make the grind? I don't think I made the grinder yet, did I? No. Grinder. And there we go. So macerator, the bronze casing, and the potent gears. Which again, potent is made from copper, lead, and tin. And there we go. Okay, so I made this room a little bit bigger over here because I plan to put it here, and we'll have a potent fluid pipe coming over here and piping into our grinder. So, okay, what I'll do probably is put that there, I think. No, I put that in the wrong spot. No, yes. Okay, so that goes there. Steam hatch goes in there. Oh, we need to rotate this baby. There we go. So that will take in the steam. I'm gonna make more potent pipes in a minute. Okay, so steam grinder will be going in the middle of the front face. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, I need to put down the buses too. Oh. Okay, so let me do this. Grab this boy right here. This boy right here. Okay. Input. Output. Nope, that's a torch. Output. And boom, boom. Hey, there we go. So it is formed. Okay. So now we just need to get a set amount of potent pipes. But first, let's go back to the lathe. So the lathe is going to be circuits, a diamond, a piston, a motor, and some cables. We should have everything but the diamond in hand. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. I thought I had put the diamond in there for this very moment, but I guess not. Okay, bada boom, and there we go. Produces rods more efficiently. There's that. Okay, so there was a reason why I wanted to make the grinder now. And that is because sapphires are going to be something that we're going to be using a lot of shortly. So with the sapphire, we electrolyze it, and that's going to be at LV. So we need to make an electrolyzer as well. We're going to get sapphire into aluminum and get some oxygen on the way out. So that's one thing we need to do. Because the aluminium that we're going to get from this can be cooked up in a blast furnace. There we go. So the aluminum and the circuit gets us aluminum ingot. The aluminum ingot we can get into medium voltage machinery. See, ingot to plate. And plate into casing, hull, and there we go. We have all these machines that we can make. Alloy smelter and so on and so forth. But another thing that I want to talk about is the arc furnace. The arc furnace is going to be a little block that's going to take in oxygen. And I think it can be used for, let's see, what were the big things? Glass, like this quest is saying. Annealed copper. And I'm sure there's other things too, but I just don't know of them right away. But like I said, it's going to require oxygen. So the best way to make oxygen actually is silicon dioxide? No. Silicon dioxide. Here we go. The silicon dioxide in a electrolyzer, we get not only silicon, but we get oxygen. And to make the silicon dioxide, what was the... There was... Oh, you know what? I think it would... I think it was cobble. This stone dust. No. Okay, I need to figure out later. I know I read it in Discord. I'll just need to find that later. But there will be a way that we can get oxygen and all that good stuff later. Okay, my brain's kind of crapping out on me. Okay, so the lathe done. Ideally, we want to get into a polarizer, a pump, an arm, and a pump. But now, though, I want to get the steam. Oh, I don't think I mentioned yet, but I did make 2 more boilers. We were probably going to be making GregTech item pipes. And I'll probably make a conveyor to convey this sugarcane into the boilers and the dynamos here. I did want to make a base still, like a big old base, and I was trying to make a mock-up in paint. I meant to bring this up in the last episode, but I just kind of forgot about it. Okay, that's a pipe, yeah. Oh! Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. I forgot that potent pipes, they carry heat with steam in it, I wanted to make a base, and I was making it in paint, and I was going to bring it up last episode, but I kind of forgot about it. So I'm going to be pulling the picture up on screen right now. As you can see, it's like this square shape with hallways. Yeah, well, my mouse can't show on the screen properly, but it's got 4 rooms, hallways, and an inner center middle. Now, later down the road, we're going to be needing to make big machines that are often 14 to 16 blocks long. So my thought process was having a uppermost level that will handle those machines. So basically like a roof level or a basement level. But probably the better way to do this would be to have the main floor on above ground, dig down, and have an upper level on top for those big machines. But I'm not really sure what I want to do on that concept. Let me know if that looks interesting, or maybe suggest me some other possible base designs. But okay, there is all this. There's that quest to get to. The rock break. Oops. So the rock breaker can turn stone dust. Gravel is useful for making conduits and concrete. Sand is useful for glass. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the potent pipes issue. I'm going to need more potent. So I'm going to need to get some copper, some tin. I got a lot of tin here. And some lead. That's not the mortar block. I think I need more of that. Oh, I had lead there. What the heck? Okay, so let's get that. Yep. Let's get that smelted up. Pumps. That's going to be one thing that we're going to want to get into very soon because we want to make a fluid solidifier and an extractor because, well, we're going to need to want to make molds for rotors, gears, and we had the block. It's somewhere around here. We also need to have 3 plates in hand as we do that quest to get that credit because it just did not want to save the fact that we got it earlier. Okay. Over here, and we'll bend these up. So a potent fluid pipe. We're gonna need the big one. So that's 3 plates per. We really only need about, I think, 2 more pipes there. So just 6 more plates, and we should be good. Oh, dang it. Oh, and speaking of the pipes issue, item pipes and Tech pipes, I did go out and get some cobaltite. Ideally, though, I want to get the grinder to grind these up, just like I had gotten a lot of sapphire. A lot of sapphire here. So, oh, also, almandine can also be used for our goal. If you look here, we can get almandine dust, and that can be electrolyzed. However, that comes at medium voltage. But that's still a thing for the future. Right, so I want to get the grinder going because I want to, get more ores, get more bang for my buck, my ores. So on that vein also, I want to get a washing machine. The washing machine here will wash the ore, make it clean, and then we will pulverize it down again, and that will get us more product, especially. I don't know what's trying to. My brain's crapping out today. Let me just show you what I mean. So when we pulverize sapphire ore, we get 2 crushed sapphire, and the higher up we go on our voltages, we get more byproducts. It's not going to be useful until high voltage that things get a little bit more better. But washer. So if we wash it, we get a purified bit of ore, and if we macerate it, we get purified, possible chance at a byproduct, and then with the purified, we will centrifuge it and get the sapphire dust. So we get, a little bit more per ore that way. Okay, so I think this will do. Oh. Gluten, potent fluid. Let's get 3 just in case. It's not like we're gonna be wasting potent anyway. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, of course, we need to wrench these babies. Okay, so that is filling up rather quickly, actually. Well, of course, because we have backlog of steam. Makes sense. I need that ore. Trying to figure out what ore I can test this with. Okay, gypsum, why not? Okay, so we'll put this in here. And that ate up, 8 at a time, I think? Oh yeah, 8. Okay, so 8 recipes in parallel. Right, makes sense. Okay, so that's still processing here. So the gypsum will come down into crushed, possible stone dust, and possible sulfur dust. Right. Hey, look at that. So yeah, at our level of macerating, we're not going to get many byproducts. That won't be until high voltage, or ideally at some point in our playthrough. insane voltage. Typically, when I did ore processing, I would go from high voltage to IV in my ore processing lines. Okay, so I want to grab some sapphire here, and I'm not gonna. Well, I kind of have to process these now. I can always get more later, of course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and toss these in there. Gonna take that out. Now we want to get a washing machine, of course, and we'll be able to feed it water. We're gonna have to move some of the treated pipes probably up into this block right here. Well, the machine that will plug into that block right there. Okay, so a washing machine. Go ahead and put that down there. 2. Save. Oh, we need to get that in there. Okay. So the rotor... It might be in my best interest to make the fluid extractor and the solidifier first, actually. Okay, so let's go and change gears and do that. Gears. Wait, was that? Oh, all right. There's basically a, what's the word, streamlined? There's only one extractor now, is what I'm trying to get across, for items and fluids. So don't have to worry about making the wrong thing. Oh, right, pumps, okay. So in the process of making these 2 machines, we're going to be making our first pump. Oh, okay, save that. Okay, so we got to make rotors, rotors the hard way first anyway. Okay, so let's get rid of these babies here. Save. Okay, so I got my work cut out for me here. Let me go ahead then. Or actually, let me do this. I'm gonna take the pumps. So I'm gonna make 10 of these because that's what I usually do, is I make a large amount of them because they will come in handy later on. So yeah, this sounds like a good idea. I have good resources, so this should be no problem to make. So I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these made up. And then I will get the resources needed for the extractor and the solidifier right here, which that's gonna be 2 pumps, so it's good that I'm making more pumps. And I will return. Okay, back in a bit. Hey everybody. So quickly, I am coming back to report that I ended up making the alloy smelter for LV. Because frankly, I'm getting tired of having to wait on this thing to fill up 6.4 buckets of steam just to craft 1 piece of ingot. Well, 1 operation, rather. So this is coming along a lot more quickly, so that will be beneficial in the end. So I did end up sacrificing a hole for that, but I should be able to just easily make another one, no problem. Oh, and while I'm here, and before I go back to cut again, I did go ahead and smelt up the cobalt. Oh. The thing about the cobalt is I put it through the grinder, right? And it came out as the crushed... Hold on, where is it? Yeah, the crushed cobalt ore. But that can just be smelted up, right? And there's no difference between purifying it and not. It's all 1-to-1. However, I recently remembered that we can simply wash our ores by dumping a bucket of water into this cauldron and dropping the ore inside, and it will purify it. So that would be an easy man's way of purifying ore as we need it. There we go. Okay, so that should be all of the bronze that I needed. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some more copper and tin. I had to sacrifice cabling and such. So yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna get these pumps made up, and like I said, I'm gonna get the extractor. Oh, that's not this extractor. The extractor. and the solidifier made up. So we're gonna need more circuits for that, and pistons. So, yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Hey everybody. Okay, I'm back. So, I got the supplies we need, and I'm pretty sure we're good to go to make both the pumps and the two machines we needed. But some things that I wanted to address. So the thing that I forgot earlier to make the silicon is we are going to be needing glass dust, right? Glass dust in a centrifuge will get us silicon dioxide, which if we electrolyze, we get the silicon and the oxygen. Now the glass dust, we are going to need to make a arc furnace to get glass. So that will probably be one of our next machines. If I'm not mistaken, okay, I'll have to figure out how the oxygen part comes along. Although, I'm pretty sure it's something simple. Why is it so hard to find oxygen? Anyway, I'll figure it out later. For now, though, let's get the pumps made up, and then we'll get to the extractor and solidifier, hopefully. So that way, we can end up not having to spend as much spend much time and resources to make the rotors or gears or anything else that we need to solidify or craft. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to need to make another wrench because that is going to break. Okay. All right, we need the plates. So let me just get that compressed up. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, glass dust. So, I mean, honestly, if we centrifuge this, some glass dust we can make glass dust now, but if we centrifuge some, we'll get the dioxide, we will, whoops. Make a centrifuge, we use the silicon dioxide, we electrolyze that, and we get oxygen. So the oxygen will then be piped into an arc furnace so we can make more glass. So it's kind of a loop like that. Okay, sorry about that confusion. Oh, okay, there we go. And pump. Okay, so we put the rubber, we put the rotors, screws, the cables, the motors, and the pipes. There we go. 16 pumps. Okay, so now with that in tow, all right, I have the recipe here. Okay. I had the steel plates, but I need some more tin cables, so let's get some more tin. Do I have any rubber left? I should be able to actually make rubber a lot easier now, right? With the LV smelter. Alloy smelter, that is. So, oops. If I put that in there, that should cook up. Okay, weird. I must have used up all my rubber doing that. So I think I'll need about 3 pieces of sheet, so that's about 6 bars, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that cooks. Put that in there, so that's 7, 14. Right, also I need to talk about pipe system, right. So I went ahead and off camera, I put some cobalt pipes with a LV conveyor module. So this module will extract or input items into the pipe. And I hooked it up over here and over here. Oh. Ah, stuck. Okay. Let's get that right. Oh. Did my game just crash on me? Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Had to just log out of the game. I'm back now. Okay, so if I click there, there. Now they should all be feeding into those machines. Okay. Those out. And, oh, right. I don't need the other smelter anymore. I can just take these. Take that out of there. And in here we'll put the... Nope, wrong one. The mold. Bada boom. Okay, so now I'm just going to place these on the machine like this using the P button. Grab our sheets. All right, I think we grabbed everything else. Okay, so 4. Oh, I need to go grab some glass real quick. Go. I do need some more wrought iron. I know that for the holes. Okay. What was the other thing that I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the power system. So these dynamos alone are not going to get us a lot of power to feed those machines. These only spit out about 30 EU per tick, or 30 GT units per tick. So these machines are going to throttle if they're running certain recipes all at once. So in that vein, I would like to get the upgrade kit here, which will make it put out more power. However, we're kind of blockaded by E-steel. Electrical steel is also blocking us from making the Ender IO capacitor bank, which is basically just a battery storage. But to make this, we're going to need steel and silicon. And silicon is going to be coming from silicon dioxide. So we got to make the electrolyzer very soon. Not only for that, but for aluminium too. Okay, so steel. Okay. Actually, I only need one of these because I already had a free casing. And then boom, boom. Extractor. Oh, I have cables. There we go. Extractor. A chest. There's that quest. Okay, we gotta make a chest. Or... Okay, gotta make a chest somewhere. Let me offload some things here. Okay. We need flint. Oh, I see it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be it. Solidifier. Bada boom. Okay. Take this and that. Go ahead and put these machines, I guess, right here. I should probably bust out this wall over here. Go. Okay. So now we'll be able to make rotors or gears or blocks with these machines. So rotors especially are nice to be able to just extract and solidify. Gears as well. And molds, well, I'm not really sure what we'll be using molds for just yet. There's probably some things for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those 2 other gears that 2 other molds right there. Let's grab, oh, we already had a little steel on our hands. Oh, crap. You know what? We are actually low on time. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And I think, for the most part, I'm going to be waiting to do much else for the time being. We'll get to the mold quest next time. We'll get to that. We'll get to the robot arms. And yeah, I'll basically just do those quests on camera next time. But in the meantime, if I do find anything that needs to be done, small things mostly, I'll do that, come back, and we'll recap, or I'll recap on those things. All right. I hope you did enjoy. I'll see you in the next episode. Please leave a like or comment down below if you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.